Welcome to another Solana update. So I have not made an update about this coin in a couple of months, and now that Solana is actually doing something, I guess it's the perfect time to do it. So first, let's talk about what happened since we made the last update, which was right here. I don't know if you can remember, but I told you at that time that we will most likely go down, and we did go down after that. We actually put in a new low in this main fourth wave right here, and after that we formed a first wave move to the upside, which actually happened very fast, but you could count 3 waves here, and after that we formed an A, B, C structure, and we went to the 0.786 support level of the first wave right here to form the second wave move down. And then after that, we formed another A-B structure. And right now we are working on the C wave right here, which will be the C wave of this third wave, which is the third wave of this 1-2 setup right here. And the third wave of this 1-2 setup and its C wave should get to the 200% extension of the 1-2 setup, which is at $217. So that's the minimum target for the C wave right here. And I think it's very likely that we get it very, very soon, because Bitcoin dominance is close to topping in my opinion. Now, I will talk about that very, very soon. First, I want to talk about the Elliott wave count. And yeah, I think it is possible for Solana to get to about $217 in the third wave right here. Now it could obviously get higher than that. It could get to the 2.272 extension or the 2.618. But honestly, that does not really matter. What matters is that we get to the 200% extension. Now, after we got this B wave row right here, we formed another A-B structure, and right now we are pretty much trying to finish the B wave right here. Now you could say that the A wave topped right here. Let me actually remove this. And you could say that this is an A, B, C structure and that it's complete, and now we're about to reverse. But to confirm that this is actually the case, we have to break about this high right here, and we have to form some kind of 5-wave move to the upside. Only then I will be able to confirm that the B wave right here is in. I mean, maybe the A wave topped right here, and this is only the A wave of this B structure, which means that we will get a B wave and then a C wave, which will get to the 0.786 support level right here before we actually start bouncing. Both of these possibilities, in my opinion, are still bullish, so no matter what happens, I'm still expecting Solana to hit new all-time highs very, very soon. And by very, very soon, I mean in the next couple of months. Now, we have not had an altcoin season in this cycle, at least not yet, but Solana already went up quite a lot, and let me actually talk about the other wave count, which is the main wave count. So as you can see, after we got this bear market low in December of 2022, we formed a 1-2 setup, and then we got this third wave, which was the craziest part of the cycle by far. I mean, we went from $13.50 to about $200. And now I believe the third wave right here is complete. It does have 5 waves. I mean, you can count this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is complete. And right now we are still in the main fourth wave move to the downside. But we are very close to actually confirming that the fourth wave move is down. And to confirm that the fourth wave move down right here is actually in, we need to complete the yellow 5 waves right here. And like I said, we are currently working on the third wave of these 5 waves. And once we get the 5th wave right here, then I will be able to confirm that the low is in and that we are actually heading in a 5th wave move to the upside. Now, it's hard to say where the 5th wave will go, but in my opinion, it should get to at least the 200% extension of this much larger 1-2 setup right here. Now, if you did not watch my previous videos, in the previous cycle, Solana went up in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 setup, and that formed a huge first wave move to the upside. And then after that, we formed some kind of ABC structure for the second wave move down. And if this is accurate, then we should get a main third wave right now. And honestly, this makes sense, considering the fact that we already went up from $8 to about $200. That's what usually happens in a main third wave, and if that's the case, then the main third wave right here could obviously go way higher than the 200% extension, which is at $527. It could obviously get like $1,000 or so. But like I said, the minimum target is this right here, and I don't know what will happen after that. And then of course, this will be the bull market top, so you cannot expect to get a 4 and a 5 next year. I think Solana will most likely top by, let's say, May or June of next year. So yeah, the fourth wave right here will most likely be the bear market, and we'll see how deep this goes. I mean, this all depends on how high the third wave goes. If we go to like $1,200, then the fourth wave will most likely drop to like $300 or so. But it could obviously drop way more than that. And then of course, if we get a third and a fourth, then the next cycle high, which will be in most likely 2029, will be the fifth wave right here, and that will compete another main first wave move. And then what happens after that, I mean, nobody knows. But if we do get to these levels, I mean, it's going to be bullish, of course. Now, let me talk about Bitcoin dominance for a second. Well, actually, before I do this, let me actually talk about the Bitcoin chart in case you want to know where Solana might go next. Because as you know, Solana usually follows Bitcoin, so if Bitcoin goes up, then of course Solana is going to go up as well. So let me talk about the Agate wave chart really fast. Here, just like on the Solana chart, we formed a 1-2 setup and an A-B structure, and right now we are working on the C wave of the third wave of this 1-2 setup. And in that C wave, we have another A-B structure. So basically right now we need the C wave of the C wave of the C wave of the third wave right here to complete the third wave. And all of these things should get to about $80,000. Then of course we need a fourth wave move down and a fifth wave move up. And if we look at this A-B structure that we have on the chart, as you can see, Bitcoin just reacted to the 0.786 support level. So I think it's very likely that Bitcoin goes to new all-time highs very, very soon. And if that happens, then Solana will most likely do the exact same. Now, I don't know if it will go to all-time highs, but it's most likely going to start breaking out of this sideways price action. Now, speaking of the altcoin season and Bitcoin dominance, as you can see, Bitcoin dominance got above the 0.618 extension that I gave you. And in my opinion, it's very close to topping because, like I said many times in my previous videos, Bitcoin dominance usually tops at this point of the cycle. As you can see here, we did not top in October. We got another high in November, but then we got a correction. And why is this? Why did we get a correction in November? Well, that's because Bitcoin dominance always goes down in November. And I'm expecting the same thing to happen this cycle. And I think if we go down in November, I don't think we'll get another cycle high in December like we did in the previous cycle right here, just because we already got the 0.618 extension and we are already overbought on the weekly and almost on the monthly as well. So I think we are actually following what we did in 2016, and as you can see in 2016, we also went up in October and then we started going down in November and December, and after that we had the altcoin season. So if that's the case, then Bitcoin dominance should start dropping very, very soon, and Solana and the other altcoins should start outperforming it. Now, don't expect Solana to outperform it as much as the other altcoins, because at the end of the day, Solana already went up from about $8 to about $203 or so. So of course, it cannot go up another 15x from where it's at right now. That would be unrealistic. Now, of course, I'm still expecting Solana to go up, but like I said, I'm not expecting it to go up as much as the other altcoins. I mean, if we look at Cardano, it has not had an altcoin season, at least not yet, and it needs one. And if it will get one, then from where I'm at right now, Cardano will most likely go up way more than Solana, just because Solana already went up quite a lot. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, make sure to check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon if you want to support the channel and if you want to get access to all of our charts. Consider liking the video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.